And we're back. Okay. Let's finish wiping Congo off the face of the earth. And then we'll need 65 gold per unit upgrade. We're sitting on 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're actually close to where we're going to be able to upgrade everybody, which would be great. I don't know what you're talking about, Jennifer, but thank you? Question mark. Newbie is an A. True, but she's AM and Alex is AL. Yeah, I know. I just suck at editing and stuff. I need like an actual I need actual skills or actual people that'll help me. We've threatened that for a long time, huh? She's not wrong. A little bit of crossbow action. That's all right. Yeah, 2 turns until we can start taking it. You can see how much we're falling behind here. Even just fighting the one. Wow, there are gonna be so many cities to take. Just stay in the rough terrain. I know we'll get like double shot here or here, but that's okay. Love to watch Alex or Gorgo. Hard to find, really. Interesting. I don't know why people don't like them. I enjoy Gorgo, although I do think Pericles is a little bit better. Sweet. Go ahead and heal. I don't think we have a wonder here for our boost. Nope. Oh, and I wish you'd finish the commercial hub, but oh well. You definitely do, Norm. Hey, Marat, how's it going? Yes, they upgrade to knights. Yep. I don't like that my building queue gets a little bugged here, but 10 turns until this. Well, they're not. Yeah, that's fine. They're working the right tiles. Don't kid yourself. They're fine. Okay, I'm gonna pillage this. That way I know I have enough for all of my units and maybe a little bit more. There. All right, cool. Ow! Whew, that hurt. That hurt a lot. So we have them sieged because we are exerting zone of control everywhere. This dude just kind of needs to not be here. We're actually a little light on troops over here, aren't we? And the lack of roads is really hurting. That's awesome. Also, there's a baseball radio broadcast, and every time you hear the announcer say, "Here comes the 2-2." I love it. Feel spoiled after Germany with your plus 14 industrial zones. Yeah, Germany's fun, huh? All right. Crossbow might be able to kill this unit, but we should be able to take the city next turn. Oh, this guy got a promotion. I mean, he's not going to fight. He's not going to attack me because the settler's there, I don't think. I'd be quite shocked if that happened. But I think we should be safe. We need some growth going on here. Again, I don't want to over-research stuff. We should have... We should have no problem getting everything upgraded here in a second. Please don't kill me. Oh, Ripperoni. Lost 2. No, that's our 3rd unit lost in this war. But hey, that's one less upgrade I have to pay for. Always look on the bright side of life. Oh, man. This last city is a pain. How much are you willing to give me? I could just take you in a few turns. What do you guys think? Leave him in the game for 10 more turns? For about 400 gold worth? Hey, Hot Chili, how's it going? I mean, the upside is he probably finishes the commercial hub then. And then I don't have to build it. Otherwise, this city's pretty useless. We're going there. Take a settler first. Take the deal. We should take the settler first, huh? If only I could. You leave him in the game. Do other civs view me more favorably? Yeah, a little bit. But it's not going to matter this game because we're going to war the entire time. You'd settle the Plains Hill? That's where a city was. We raised it already. I'm going to settle here. I raised this because they couldn't get an aqueduct. Although, yeah, we could settle this if that's what you're talking about. But I kind of don't see the point. I think I want the extra growth. Although it doesn't have housing. I don't know. I think you could go either way on it. I don't think it matters all that much. I mean, you could go... Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll settle the bananas. Okay, yeah, we'll leave him in for the trade deal. Definitely don't need this anymore. I might want to throw the general back in there. Medieval and Renaissance. Man, FOMO. FOMO hitting me hard, man. All these great people that we're not getting. Feels bad. Machinery boost. They need some food, so the granary makes sense. 2 envoys. Is there anything we want to do with them? Probably to Antioch for our markets. Gold. The banana settle makes the boosting the camp. Yeah, see, if we settle banana, like I said, if we settle the banana, you get to go aqueduct +2 campus, and then commercial hub. That's kind of all I need them to do, and that's +3, which is nice. And yeah, I guess that could be an encampment, maybe? Might need to leave some of that in there. This is Era Score 2. We have to get to 107 for another Golden Age. I'll go ahead and do it. Get that guy. Wow, he's sitting at 1,800 military strength. Wow. Yikers. It's a bit scary. We're using a couple different mods, Mana Martin. It's not CQUI, unfortunately. But there's your list. Hopefully that'll be done soon. Ow. Ow. Okay. I think I might just wipe him out. I don't feel like dealing with him. Although the gold would be great. Is it possible? Is it better to try to get every possible government for getting the legacy bonuses, or it better to choose what you really need? I think you just pick what you need. Most games for me, it's Classic Republic, and then the legacy card. But remember that the legacy bonuses don't exist anymore. They're just policy cards now, and you can only get one because it's whatever government you're running when you produce your government district. So you can only get one. What's the last mod? Why give city-states walls? Because otherwise, by turn 50, they're all gone. Like, literally all gone. Yeah, the city-states fall, like, so fast. All right, so... Ooh, he's got knights, too. Persia has knights. So it's going to be a heck of a battle. I might need the money then. That kind of makes me want to... kind of makes me want to leave Congo in here. Yeah, the AI is getting better every single patch for sure, Mana Martin. Yeah, I mean, there are a couple things that CQUI did that the mods that we're currently using don't. I'm trying to think of what they are, but I know at this point I don't miss them. To your point, Sean. Yeah, to your point. But yeah. You did, Fubar. We're cruising through here. Yeah, I think I actually want to, like, just because this is going to be a pretty tough war, like, we're probably going to have to declare and pull him into my cities. We should only have one front. And actually I could use the archers over there, but I might wind up, like, needing to buy some. You know what? I might delay this. Yeah, I think I'm going to delay that. Just so I can pre-build a couple archers to have on the front line, just to help. And again, I don't really get much out of this city. Hey, Dr. Imperious, how you doing, man? Yeah, survived it. We did survive the 24-hour stream. Thank you very much. Thank you for your concern. All right, let's make peace. It's worth it. The city might even flip to us once we get our other cities going. Although it's full loyalty right now. So, but that'll let all this reset. Yeah, you do get 5 arrow score for taking him out. Yep. And I can just do that in 10 turns. It's not like he's going to be too much of a problem. But we need our units and things to heal. How bad's loyalty over here? See, we could settle this, no problem. We could actually fit in 2 decent cities. Here and maybe on the Cocoa. Can a capital flip on loyalty? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. It's very difficult to do, but you can. Ooh. This poor guy's trapped. I forgot he was there. Oh, no. I don't think I restarted the timer this time. Whoopsies. Oh, man. All right. This will be a little bit of a longer video. God, I'm bad at that. I forgot. Or maybe I didn't even end it. I don't remember. Whatever. This will be a long one. I can always put a cut in the middle if I need to. Oh, that's one of the things that CQUI did that we want. There you go. There was a unit list, and you could upgrade all your units on the unit list. Boop, 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 boop. And it was awesome. That was one of the nicest things, actually. Because now your only access to your unit list is like right here. And that's a bummer. I don't like that. I realize that might not make a lot of sense for our money, but it helps them quite a bit. Are there 2 places inside the mountain range or just one? I think there are 2 that we can get to. This one and this one. I could also settle here and get this campus. It's a really good campus. Oh, does it? All right. Well, other mods that we could use. Lots of options. All right. So we need to check in on this. And I assume that I'll be intimidated, although not super intimidated. I expected to see someone way ahead of us. Still no campus? We got campuses. We got several campuses, actually. They don't have they can't yet. But I can't get this one, so. Man, do we just leave this alone then? Do I not even settle this city? What's the point? If I take this and then just start settling cities over there, we should have enough loyalty pressure. I think I might just leave this alone. Although I think it's a fine strategy. I think it's fine to settle that city. Yeah, let's just heal up. Oh, you meant in the middle of the mountain, like here? Yeah, there are 2 spots like here and here that we could settle, but I'm not really rushing out to do that. Just because why would I want to settle like right in the middle of the mountains? That's so many dead tiles. Now, the thing is, Persia kind of liked us till a second ago, but he could still surprise war me at any point. And I want to... We're basically going to spend about 5 turns healing, I think. And And then we're going to have to declare on him so he doesn't get his bonus of surprise warring us. Okay, so we have a new general. And this new general does medieval and Renaissance. And that should be pretty much everything we're fighting with from now on. So we can retire Sun Tzu and grab a great work, which would be nice. Our economy is starting to catch up, 58 and 41. Certainly culturally, we're doing fairly well. We're still behind Arabia in science, but other than that, we're doing really well. And so that was the whole thing, right? The hard war against Congo, because Congo had stuff that we wanted. He built TOA. We saw that right away. Obviously, like he typically builds campuses like right away because he's got the jungle bias and stuff. So we picked up a bunch of stuff versus Poland. Yes, we would have gotten more encampments. But the holy sites, meh, right? Like we didn't, like, what is this? I don't even know. But there wasn't much to be had over here. She's getting some commercial hubs and things now, because she does have a benefit there. But just as far as science, fighting the guy who's going to fight you in science and then picking up his science is way better than her, who will probably fall way behind and will be showing up at her doorstep with tanks when she's got her winged hussars. Tanks versus horses usually doesn't go well for the horse person. And I mean no offense by saying horse person. Single envoy available. Don't really have libraries, so there's not much of a point in doing anything else right now. Let's just leave it. Oh, you were asking if there's a +6 campus in the mountains or the +5s. Yeah, I don't know. This little bit here, I mean, I doubt it, right? I doubt that those are +6 campuses. They could be. And let's just go inside the city and heal 20 a turn. Heal there. Someone needs to build me a trader so I can boost the medieval fairs. You probably could. 4 turns. Yeah, okay, let's take that out of the queue. You can do that. And this can go in the Apadana. Okay. So people might be wondering, what were you guys talking about with the Great Works exploit? So here it is. I'm just going to show it to you. YouTube, be good. Use this only for good. Don't use it for evil. Also remember that this is June 11th, 2018. So this is post-spring patch. So if this is fixed by now, there's a good reason for it. But don't abuse this. He's a terrible example because he has Jack. But the same turn that you get a great work, as long as whoever you're trading it to has a spot for it, they will give you all of their money, any excess resources, and great works. So as long as they've got a spot for it, you can make ridiculous trades. Like we could make that trade right now. I'm not going to. It's exploitive. You shouldn't be getting that much for it. I have made a vow, other than in our OCC attempts, I've made a vow to not exploit this. But you can get crazy things. Like we can take all of his money and then war him next turn and then get it back. But yeah, there aren't a ton of great examples of this because nobody's really swimming in money. That last one with the 55 would have been fine, but you can pretty much get anything you want from doing that. So have at it if you want. See, so he doesn't have a spot for it because he already has one, but he would give this back. Why wouldn't you give that back? I'm guessing that it doesn't see that it could go here, that these would flip-flop. That's my guess. I'm not totally sure why that one isn't working. He obviously has nothing. But yeah, so that's the Great Work exploit. The Twitch users can use it for evil? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are Twitch users. What else? What else is going to happen? Do you like to target snowballing civs like Congo, Sumeria before they can get... Yeah, I really do. Fighting Sumeria early is tough. Fighting Congo early is tough because of his unique units. Actually, that crossbow almost wrecked us. But yeah, it's a good idea to keep them from snowballing with their ridiculous deity bonuses. But yeah. All right, so we've got housing available here. Let's go ahead. Probably have some governors available as well. Can bring Magnus. Magnus looks real good here. Should have waited, but that's it. Okay. Oh, I'm so sad. Hey, Vay. Let's go get Embark Tech. It's not super far away. We'll get this guy home. You've done it once. Traded 3 great works of writing, 3 great works of art, and 107 gold per turn. 1,100 gold and 2 luxury. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. How you doing, Bree? What's going on? What's happening? We are getting here. Pretty balanced economy right now. She likes that I have districts. Colosseum. I wonder if that'll be any good. Where is he, though? See? See? Besides trading it away, what does a great work do? That's a great question. Great works give you culture and tourism. You can reap the culture benefit right now, so getting that one is giving us 4 culture per turn, and it's also generating a small amount of tourism, which can get better throughout the game and go for multipliers. And that is the key, one of the keys to a culture victory. Generating tourism and being the most touristy kind of a civ. You can also do seaside resorts and national parks and all kinds of things, but that it tends to be the key to it. So every single one is gives you a little culture per turn. Now you have to have a spot for it. We happen to have the Apadana, which has 2 wildcard slots. Like anything can go here, and your palace has a wildcard slot too. But if we want more than those 3, we have to either build wonders or theater squares that'll have the availability there. And we'll wait for Magnus to establish here before we start chopping more stuff. Jeb, you get an A+ from your teacher. Yes, and theming the art and archaeological museums provides a bonus to tourism as well. Correct. And culture. Yes. Correcto mundo. Slowly bringing our battering ram up. Okay, so the next like we're at a pretty turn 90, 95 knights is pretty standard. That's pretty solid. Even though we really didn't go science-y, like we kind of managed our boosts and got there with that. But we're kind of at a critical threshold here, because in order to keep warring, our next unit is potentially cavalry. You could of course do muskets, and you can start like the bombard is a decent siege unit. You'll pretty much never see me using your catapults, they're really weak, and they tend to get killed by the AI's archers and city centers. But once you get to bombards, they're strong enough to withhold, especially if you build several of them. So this starts to be a pretty good unit. So we could go like muskets and bombards. Ideally, we do this, but the problem with cavalry is we don't have an ability to pre-build them because we just don't have horsemen. And I know I mentioned this already, but that's the one really awkward thing about Alex is that usually you can go from knights and then upgrade your horses into calves, but we won't have that option. Our knights won't upgrade until tanks, and that will be contingent on us having oil. So there's kind of a grab bag. We can hard tech it. We could get the policy and build the cavalry that way, which is maybe what we'll wind up doing. But yeah. So rebellion in 14 turns. So he doesn't have a whole lot of chance of keeping this, but that's 14 turns of gold I get, and then I can just take over the neutral city that will be left behind. And then yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring this because I think I just want to settle these two cities. They have good districts and can help us, even though we're settling them pretty late. It's turn 96 already. Well, yeah, what was that, bear? It's weird, buddy. See, this is more like a fair trade. Not the 55 and all the rest of the stuff. But I don't want to trade it. I will keep my culture. Yeah, it's been a minute, dude. How are you? How's it going? Yeah, see, everybody wants everybody wants to know about the art of war. They're like, oh boy, this guy gets it. He's good at that war thing. Heh. Yeah, I think we'll just settle the cocoa. Seems good. Seems good. Pre-build archers, pre-build these guys. My man. 5-turn archers there. Could pre-build probably a bunch here. Mods? Sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name, bud. But thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Yeah. We also still have the policy, right? Or is it gone? Oh, it's gone at feudalism, right? Because it's feudal contract now. That's awesome, Bear. I'm happy to hear it. It's good to see you, man. And today you're here seeing me. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I think we can just hard tech it. Because we'll save our gold for something else. Could even buy units if we wanted. Terracotta would be really sweet, huh? Then we can throw their theater square here and just leave these two to be theirs. Live in Denmark so you never see me live. Aw. Well, I'm glad you're here live today. That's awesome. Yeah, terracotta would be pretty sweet. But we could also just get our normal economy going. I love the promotion level. It would help a lot with Persia. I'm gonna go for it. We might miss it, but I think if we miss it to anyone, it would be Poland, right? So we might be able to see if they're working on it. Doesn't look like it. It's possible that it's being worked on down there, but I kind of doubt it. I do kind of doubt it. Okay. We have a campus, and a campus alone here. Be a pretty darn good I don't like overriding the hills, but that's a very good commercial hub. Oh, you already did it. Oh, crap. Well, I didn't want to do that then. Huh. Screw it. Wanted to use the chop for the commercial hub, but that'll work. I like to use, at this point of the game, I really like to use overflow for builders. So anything that you can build, you know, policy, like when you build your line, like when you do limes and you can build your walls and stuff, chop and then get a builder with the overflow, because you can't boost them, but you get the extra charges. So that tends to be what I like to do at this stage of the game. We got to get our units up here. Ooh, good. We're going to get that great library, too. I love that. How big's his military? Not as big as mine. Not that I'm self-conscious about these kinds of things. So that finishes that. We can get lumber mills now. River lumber mills. Could unlock these two, just in case we need harbors. I think it's a bad idea, though. This I would like. I don't know if we're going to be able to grab a great scientist. Ooh, actually, we should be able to now. Okay. All right, sweet. Let's see what's going on over here. This would be a pretty easy city to take, I think. Love it if you finish that commercial hub. I would not love it if you finished your holy site, but whatever. I can deal with it if you do. All right, I think we're about ready to declare. I'm not even going to worry about denouncing him, I don't think. Because I think I want to go, like, right away. What's our road situation like? We need this road for sure. So I could send it here to somewhere down there. This is all interconnected. I think I'm going to try to do this. And like send a road maybe here. Aqueduct on the river. Yeah, no aqueducts. This is an aqueduct, though, if that's what you were wondering. You can put aqueducts next to mountains, and it's going to boost this to a +4 campus, which is great. Oh. Try not to waste any of our boosts.
All the world's a stage.
Oh, man. I could go right now and take this settler as well. I like if I had the mini U and the Civ Leaders thumbnail. we run it sometimes. We run it every once in a while. Northern City to the new one would be nice too. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I want to see what's available here. Yeah, see, this is pretty nice, and I can actually go over there. It's not the most money in the world, but the culture isn't bad, and it just gives us this road that we need. It fills this in, and I think is worth. And she backed off. Those walls are intimidating, huh? Stopped loyalty flipping. I don't really care if we ever get this city. It'll be annoying if you know, shenanigans happens. All right, so 1, 2. All right. As soon as this city's down, we're gonna go. Yeah, maybe I go now. Take the settler. Kill the archer. Take the settler. You guys like it? I do. Surprise! So a little we're going to be reaching out on a limb here, and I don't know that we want to, but grabbing the settler's kind of nice. He does have some knights. These wars are always started for stealing settlers. I know, right? It's a little vulnerable. Welcome back, Ordos. How's Alex? Alex is doing okay. Doing okay. Let that guy finish healing. Okay. Policies. We're about to have that trade route, right? Yep, here we go. So these guys actually could use an internal trade route. I might just want to go 24 turns to Pella to get these guys to grow a bit. This is a decent little city, and they'll have some growth. Or we can take the 9 gold per turn from Krakow. 9 gold per turn is decent. I don't want this city to suck forever, though, so I'm going to take the internal one. Should be less than 42 turns for growth now. Okay. So that boosted the thing we wanted. There's medieval fairs, and on to exploration. 10 turns. Nice. Very nice. Magnus next turn. I think I'm going to grab Pangea. And throw... let's see, we've got Magnus there now. Pangea is perfect here. Still pretty good here with that, though. I'll take it. Extra science is good. Actually, I want this guy here because of zone of control. The ability for this guy to move past the city and then help with like an immortal or something is non-existent. So finishing his turn there is a good idea. All right, here we go. Let's see if this guy dies. Okay. Ow. 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 Oh. Ooh. Whew. That was pretty... That was intense there. That was a little intense. Yikes. Yeah, so we want to... I can probably grab this city like no problem, right? I mean, the knight in here is making it very defensive. Yeah, now we're good. Now we're good with this. This is what we're used to seeing. There we go. So let's bring our troops up. They're a little bit damaged, but not too bad. I think our knights can handle it. And we will keep this city. It will help with loyalty. In fact, this guy should probably go up there, since this other one's coming through. Took damage to the encampment. It's not a big deal. Okay. Got our aqueduct here, so this is a pretty decent little city now. Okay, let's be done. I think I'm gonna have them build a crossbow. Might be too late for that to matter. Let's look at this stuff in the beginning of the next video. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and visit us live. It's more fun live. Come join us. See you next time.